Hello, good morning. It is 7:40. Okay. Leave me alone. Oh, I didn't even read myself first. But I've been watching readings today, so we're gonna just see how this goes. This is a collective reading. This is not for me. This is for whoever will happen to watch this video, come across it, needs the message. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna start with this deck or this deck. So we have 7 of Wands, but my hand picked it up reverse, so I'm gonna read it reverse. So it says, he who hesitates will lose. Hesitation will cost your current position or ground. Outside forces will swiftly work around you and against you. This card warns to take control of the moment and fight on with determination. Holding back will only cost you valuable time to respond. Okay, so basically, I can relate to this. 229. Okay, yeah. Wherever you go and go the fuck hard. Period. Don't hold back and don't motherfucking. Yeah. Feel it. Can't stop the feeling, I've been feeling in my body. That's the song that's popped up in my head right now, okay? So 9 of Cups. And okay. He basks in contentment of personal fulfillment. His radiance comes from inside him, and everything seems to dance around the smell of his heart. Contentment, physical health, and success will grace your life. This card favors positive vibes all around you. Dreams will come true, and your life will be enjoyed. Relationships, too, will be fulfilling as emotions will flow easily, including love, trust, and friendship. Okay, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. So, Eight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like it would have better. So I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I'll pay attention to my cards. She binds herself with in a velvet rope. She feigns entrapment of her own accord. This card responds to the bonds we find ourselves in, but from which we choose not to break free. You may be stuck in a job or relationship that isn't working, but the fear of failure and loneliness will keep you bound. The mind can only learn to set itself free once it has overcome the fear that it feeds inside. But I feel like it was flipped both ways, so I'm gonna turn this motherfucker sideways and read both. So I feel like those that could really speak on a lot. 444 that can speak on entrapments of the mind. Like, we can feel like we're trapped, but we're not truly trapped. And the reverse side is saying you free yourself to only see the error of your ways. So before we come out of our own mind traps, we have to understand where we went wrong and things, and understand, where we went wrong, the things that we have done wrong. We can't, like, we always may look at other people and be like, well, they did this to me, they did that to me. Okay, well, that's fine and dandy, but forget their part. Understand where you may have went wrong too, even if it's not saying it's your fault. It's just having accountability for your actions. So when you move forward, then you will be able to know and understand, yourself. So next, we have the Queen of Swords. So okay, she is troubled by the conflicts of her mind. She experiences sorrow in the deepest form, the anguish that plays over and over in her mindscape. So okay, so basically this speaks on being more vulnerable and being more emotional. So that'd be a good thing to do in your life, Ace of Wands and Two of Cups. I'll be forgetting to show y'all the cards. I'm sorry. Ace of Wands and Two of Cups. Yeah, I gotta learn to be more organized too. But yeah. So, the fires of life are light around you, and the wand of inspiration here marks the birth of all creation. This card embodies the flash of creative energy that can start a raging inferno. It exhibits the potential that lies in each and every one of us to create, to begin, and to start anew. When drawn, this card reflects upon a passion within us that drives us to take up a new course, join up in a new field of interest, or be inspired to create works of art. So yeah, something that'll get you out of that, like, Queen of Swords energy, the reverse side of it is that, like, doing things that make you happy. Like, I like painting. I like learning instruments. So small things of that nature. If you like to write poems, whatever you like to do, write books or journal, whatever makes you happy. Like, figure it out and do those small things, and you'll start to feel yourself change. There we go. Two of Cups is next. Together they entwine an understanding of partnership and commitment. The Two of Cups represents the harmony that could be found in partnerships. Here, the bond and understanding between two individuals exemplifies their symbiosis. The connection can be both on a mental and emotional level. This card can also herald the arrival of a new partner in your life, engaging you in a loving and romantic relationship. Okay, so yeah. In terms of work and career, this card indicates a fantastic partnership between two people, positive and productive. Mergers and arrangements will blossom under this card as both parties are passionately driven in the same direction. Okay. Relationships with loved ones and friends will also be experienced. A deeper connection will be experienced in this period of time. There we go. So yeah, you got something good coming into your life. The next, I don't be doing that, y'all. My fingers just be doing that. So, Page of Cups. She rejoices in her cup. It represents intuition, what she holds dear. So, yeah, you may be an intuitive person and you hold that, like, very close to you. that that you can understand the people around you. You can feel the environment. You can feel whatever situation that you're pretty much in. And you have that understanding. You have that understanding that you're able to do that right now. So just move with that. Keep learning more about that. Okay. So the next card is the Star. She oozes with inner hope and outer balance. She embodies the giver of hope in our lives. When this card is drawn, it is implied that there is hope in your life. Hope can come from within you to drive you further in life and down your chosen path. It can also help inspire others around you to achieve their goals or to carry on. In terms of an individual, this card may symbolize a person who cares deeply for you and helps you along the way. Okay. In effect, this person can give you hope directly or indirectly in your dire times of need. He or she can also be an inspiration to people who go out of their way to help others, such as activists, humanitarians, or volunteers for aid organizations. Okay. In situations, this card reflects favorably on any outcome. It also acts to keep hope alive in tougher situations and not to lose faith in any struggle. In relationships, this card implies a positive and balanced ideal relationship between partners. Okay, so that's self-explanatory. 1149. You got a beautiful person coming your way, and you are a beautiful person, and y'all gonna create beautiful people. Okay. 7 of Swords. The reverse of this card warns us to be skeptical as well as aware. Those who may be close to us will attempt to dazzle us with superficiality and lies. Question their true intentions constantly and in your own mind aloud. So yeah, like I understand it's a lot, especially if you're going out and you're moving around. 1233. If you're going out and you're moving around and stuff and you're dealing with people, like be careful of, like, especially when I travel a lot and I don't know people everywhere I go. So I have to be wary of people that come in my face trying to talk to me, like trying to get to know me. Like usually I can feel people's energy and feel if they're a good person or not, or if I feel like their intentions are well. Now, I could, then sometimes I just didn't care because I just be like, whatever, I'll be bored. But like I still have, that little unconscious that be, But yeah, so be wary. 1313 when I said that. Be wary. Okay, so, I forgot about the Hangman. Thank you. He takes time from life. He waits patiently as he sacrifices something in the process. So yeah, we all have to make sacrifices sometimes, and a big sacrifice is being alone and suffering in silence or dealing with things by yourself so you can come out on the other side, and know how to deal with things by yourself. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah, I gotta be more neater. So the first card is 4 of Cups. It says, wait. Yeah. Complacency overrides emotional growth. Here, stability breeds a bored and lifeless character. You may find that you are too comfortable in your environment and you have reached a sense of numbness. Even when approached by something of remote interest, you may find yourself unwilling to apply yourself. So you gotta get out here and get in these streets and get active. That's what they're saying. And then next you have Five of Cups reversed. Page 77 and page 79. You got good numbers. Oh. So, yeah, this one says, she grasps whatever is left and rejoices in what is not lost. She leaves the situation salvaging what is left of her own emotions and self. From your emotional scars, you rise up and take control of pieces that remain. You are driven by a will to rebuild your life and to learn from your mistakes. These shall be the foundations of your growth into the next phase of your life. You will find yourself moving on from previous endeavors, taking with you the knowledge you've gained in the process. Okay. The hurt will be forgotten, but the lessons learned will stay with you forever as an experience. So I feel like this one should be sideways too. So I'm going to say it's a transition card right now. So this Four of Cups and this Five of Cups is transitioning to the negative, or the reverse Queen of Cups to the positive. And then the rest of these cards go with that. Okay, so okay, so she is a temptress. She plays with your emotions. She dazzles with her magic and charms with her flirtations, promises of happiness. The Queen of Cups reverse represents the over-emotional wreck of a woman who can be driven to manipulation as well as vindictiveness. Her mood swings make life for others difficult when she's in control. She poses to be an emotional drain on your life, when she will play with your emotional heartstrings to her advantage and will dazzle you with delusions of love and romance. Within her, she could also harbor angst and self-loathing for her inability to do more with herself and her talents. Okay? So, yeah, I feel like you could do more with yourself. You could be more, and you can, definitely. Because, like I said, this card, I feel like it's transitioning over to another side. Like, this is maybe something you already went through. Maybe this is something that you came out of, that Four of Cups and Five of Cups energy in reverse. The Four of Cups is in reverse, but the Five is. So, Four of Pentacles. Oh, wait. Like I said earlier, well, I mean, this could be connected to that first one as well. The Queen of Cups represents a woman who is artistic, expressive, and extremely psychic. Her imagination is vivid and her creativity shows in all aspects of her life. She is loving and empathetic, gentle in her nature, and emotional in her responses. She will fight for the underdog and side with the weak, for she is the proverbial pillar of emotional supports. So, yeah. Then next we have the Four of Pentacles, and this was in reverse. So, the money he has surrounded himself with has blinded him. He spends it only on himself and dances in his own wealth. Here the miser has taken over the mind. You are overwhelmed by the need to secure your security. Nothing else takes as important of a position. Okay. And then the regular side says, he holds on to his money with his life. Nothing is more paramount than the security it provides him. The Four of Pentacles symbolizes the protection and stability one feels from his or her own material wealth. Here matters of finances are stable, cash flow remains constant, and contentment surrounds you in the form of good clothes, a nice home, a stable life. Comparatively, you are doing better than everyone else and you are loving it. At work, your career path is steadfast and sure. In relationships, the comfortable pace at which it develops is embraced with a smile. Nothing dramatic challenges you, and the motion is gentle and sway. So it's saying, in my mind, to if you do feel like money or everything like that is, not money, but if you do feel like material wealth is more important, then you need to get in the other energy and surround yourself with the like understanding and knowledge that you have everything you need around you. You don't need much more. Like, you're good in whatever situation that you have, pretty much. And yeah. But it's also saying maybe that you were in a relationship that maybe focused on material gain, and that will maybe, and that's, you were in a relationship that focused on material gain, and that will only drive the other person away, leaving you alone with nothing to show for it but your wealth. So, you know, like I say, maybe you need to get out of that mindset. So I feel like it's more so you in that mindset in this relationship, to where you feel like money is so important, and the things that it can do, pretty much, instead of what you can like bring back in with the money that you bring in. You feel me? Okay. Next is Five of Pentacles. Poverty and difficulty lie on the road ahead. Financial struggling will be experienced, along with the change of lifestyles. Making ends meet will be difficult, and managing funds will be a daunting task. Physically, you may be starved of comfort of many forms: love, food, clothes, or even pleasure. Okay, so you have to go through something to grow through something. That's what that card is more so giving. Because you're going from the 4 to 5. So yeah. So maybe you had to go through understanding that money and like the lavish lifestyle isn't everything, because you can lose your fucking money just trying to 2233. When I said that, you can lose your money just focused on what money can buy. But yeah, so then we're back in our cups, and 7 of Cups reverse, 2244. Okay, all that, oh, this reverse, sorry. She takes hold of her dreams and breaks free to make more of it. The reverse of this card urges you to take hold of the fantasies and illusions before you and find the drive within yourself to reach them. So yes, 2333. You can do things and do them in your own way and do them properly, okay? It recommends using your inner power to make these illusions come to life by drawing from your own resources and not waiting for external forces to deliver. I can relate to this. You owe it to yourself to try. Okay. Yeah. In relationships, the time has come to stop wishing for something better and to actually go out and seek it. Find the ideal partner within yourself first before you look to others. Channel your emotional drive to get more of what you deserve. Do not stand aside and hope for something better. Strive for it. Let's go. I'll do the last deck on a different whatever, you know.